So I walked into the women's restroom today. I didn't just walk in. I fully went in. I occupied that space for a good, 60, 90 seconds. So I was doing a training earlier today, and I'd never been to this venue before. And so I go inside and got all set up, got my computer set up, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to talk about and how it's going to be awesome. And then I have to use the restroom, before I go up and speak, and I've been staying hydrated, So I go into go downstairs and kind of walk to this restroom, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, I knew that the men's restroom was on my right hand side, and so I walked in confidently and walked in there, and I looked to my left and I'm like, where are the urinals? There's just like 7 or 8 stalls for toilets, and I'm like, this is really weird. And so I kind of walk down a little ways and I look, and there's no, around the corner there's no urinals, and I'm like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Like I used to be in plumbing, and we never made a men's restroom with no urinal. That just didn't make sense. And so I go into a stall, and I'm standing there, and I kind of lock it behind myself, and I'm just still puzzled. I'm like, why are there no urinals? I just don't get it. And I'm about to take off my belt. Too much information, right? And I just go, oh no. And I open the door as fast as I could, and I look, and there's no one in there. There's still nobody in this restroom, fortunately. And I run to the door, and I look across the hall, and there's the men's restroom sign. And so I quickly hopped out, looked around, made sure there's nobody that saw me, and went into the men's restroom, and there were urinals in there. Imagine that. I've never done that before. That was a first time for me. It just happened this morning, and I almost shared that story with the group that I was speaking to today, but I didn't know them very well, but I know all of you out there watching this video so much better, and so I felt more comfortable sharing this story with you. I'm sure it'll come out in something I share in the near future, in some of my speaking engagements, but we're talking about connecting. So Wednesday is always about team building, and we're in a series on connecting. And through that story, many of you connected with me. And the reason why you connected with me, maybe a couple reasons. Maybe you've walked into a opposite gender restroom before, and it threw you off, and so you could relate to the story. But there were a great many of you that connected with me with that story because it was self-deprecating. I made fun of myself. I was able to laugh at myself. My ego, my self-importance wasn't so big that I couldn't take time to laugh at myself. And there's one thing, team leader, person in leadership, person that wants to elevate your influence on your team, be able to laugh at yourself. Grow in the ability to laugh at yourself. If you trip, laugh about it. Don't get huffy. Don't get puffy. Don't get all frustrated. Don't take yourself too seriously. Enjoy life. Laugh at yourself. Let other people laugh at you and with you, and you will connect with the people that are around you, which will elevate your influence and elevate your leadership. I hope that helped you today. Laugh at yourself today. It'll be a lot more fun, and it's just a good way to live. Drew T. Jackson, coaching, speaking, and training. Like and subscribe to these videos, and they'll come right to your inbox. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.